This video is going to cover how you can create a new project, how to create a new agent, and how to do all the prompting and the rules and the Q&As so you can create the perfect AI agent that's going to close calls back to back for you. So you've already set up Voicer on your agency account, and now you're ready to create AI agents and train them. If not, go back to the main video, the main onboarding video, and get that set up before you continue watching. Okay, so the performance of the bot is completely based on how good the prompts are. What you need to understand while creating these prompts are that the prompts are sets of instructions crafted in a specific way that teaches the AI about what your company is and what the bot is supposed to do. The training process of your AI agent consists of three stages. First one is prompt or context of the call. The second one is rules, and the third one is the Q&A page for knowledge base. Now, I'm going to show you how to create a project. This is your Voicer dashboard, and you're going to go down here to projects and add a project. Here, you're going to enter the project name. So for example, if this bot is going to be for Facebook lead follow-up, you want to put Facebook lead follow-up here. And then add a project description. And then bot type, you'd want to leave it at LLM, which is the latest model. The LLM recording is an older model, so you want to completely avoid that. Just want to stick with LLM TTS. And you want to leave the language code at EN if you want an English bot. If you want a French bot, you're going to change this to FR. If you want a German bot, you're going to make it GE. Now click on save. Click on use to get inside the project, add new agent. As you can see, this is blank. I'm going to pull up a real bot here to show you how the prompting is done. Agent for this video for a company called Pinnacle Advisory Group, which doesn't exist. Just to show you how the process is done. So first we give the agent a name. In this case, it's Taylor and the company it's working for, which is Pinnacle Advisory Group. And this is the greeting message the agent's going to say when someone picks up the call. So the first thing it's going to say when someone picks up the call. And as you can see here, we have the first name as a custom value, and we have other custom values, which is essentially bringing in external data into the prompts. There's a link down in the description to a document with all the custom values that you're going to be needing in creating these prompts. The bot's going to recognize if a call goes to voicemail, and this is the particular message that it's going to drop in when the call goes to voicemail. Once this is done, we go to the next page, which is the context about the call. I'm going to open this up on a bigger screen to explain. The prompt that we feed on the context page can be simplified into 4 parts. The first part is just some basic guidelines telling the AI agent what she's supposed to do, how she's supposed to talk, and what's the purpose of this conversation. You'll get a better understanding when you read it. So if you want to pause this video right here and give it a read, please go ahead. And the second part of the prompt is some general information about your company. This is where we teach her about your company and how you help people. Again, if you want to go ahead and pause this video and give it a read, please do so. Now we get to the third part, which is the offer details. Here you want to educate your agent on what the offer is and what we're trying to push here. And finally, some data retrieval questions or qualifying questions based on the specific purpose of your agent. And at the end of the prompt, you'd want to add in the appointment booking questions. So you train the bot on how to close the call if the purpose of this agent is to book appointments. When that's done, we go to the next page, which is rules. So these are simple do's and don'ts for your agent. And in most of the cases, it's just a simple copy paste. So you can just copy this exact same thing from here and then paste it on yours and make some minor tweaks if that's necessary. And the last page is Q&As for your business. In this page, you want to add as many Q&As as possible to educate your bot further about your company. Now, this is where she will tap into if a contact asks any questions about your company. So if you already have a list of FAQs about your company, you'd want to put that in here along with your offers, services, pricing, etc., and all the information that you want to share with your prospects. Now, don't worry, all this may sound like a lot of things to remember. Just remember that prompt doesn't have to be perfect. What are you going to be doing initially is that once you have a basic prompt ready, you're going to save it, then click on this little chat icon over here so you can have a real-time simulated text conversation with the agent you just created. Now, you'd want to test out all possible scenarios that you can conceive of to see if it's working properly. And if she messes up somewhere, you got to go back to the prompt, make some tweaks, and then come back to the chat and try it out again. The initial training process is you going back and forth between the chat and the prompt. So you have an agent that's perfect. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you create an AI agent. Now, the next thing you're going to do is give yourself a test call to see if she pronounces everything right. And that's something we're going to see in the next video. And we're also going to see how we can deploy these bots and set up all the juicy automations.